Late all day and I'm late all night. Guys, I don't even feel like we need to bring this up anymore. Just I feel like I apologize every single time that I'm late and it's just the new normal. I have to sneeze. Hang on. Sorry. This is hilarious. I was outside. The reason I'm late, I always feel like I have to give a reason. It's the Scientologist in me. I was outside trying to get Greta, her new name is Greta. I call her Greta now. I was trying to get Greta to do a poo poo, but while I was outside, this is hilarious. Ev Barney posted in our Facebook group, and I have to share this meme with you guys. It says, normalize saying this instead of responding with living the dream. The horrors persist, but so do I. Ha ha ha! That's funny. The horrors persist, but so do I. Reese, how's it been going lately? The horrors persist, but so do I. Oh, speaking of, we spent all that time and now we're late and we're late because of you. And she says, I don't care because I was born next to Christ. But we were trying to get you to poo poo because you ate your dins. You ate your vittles, but you didn't poop them out. And so we were really wasting a lot of time out there, really trying to coax the poo poos out of your beehole, out of your bum bum. Oh my God, though. I think it's okay to be late when you look like this. When you look like this and you were born next to the Lord. Teacher nurse, Diana B., Candy's Life, Jamie Palmer, Muffet Lou. I know Greta. Isn't Greta cute for her? The Able Traveler, TKK. Hey, Roberta, West Coast Fancy Nancy, Humble and Kind, Ivy's Mama. I love Anita Card and I really miss you too. And I like your new picture. Aria's here, Beverly's here, Greta's here, but she wouldn't poo poo outside. Heather Carr, Alana made it. I love Alana. Snake, thank you for being here. Malvakai is a member. Dang, we got to highlight that. Shelly. Oh my God, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Thank you, Malvakai. I live for now. I feel like I've not seen you for a little bit. Lisa Vining, Kat, Koala Lou, Rogue Hedgie. I love Rogue Hedgie. Trisha Briggs, Susie with an S, Goosebump, Kim is Blue, Layla Bradley, Kestrel made it. Kestrel's always with me. Jilbo, help your kidney pain. Yes, everybody right now, Care Bears, assemble. We're going to send love to Jilbo's kidney pain. Jilbo, but just in case the love doesn't work, please have your doctor on call. Kim Greenleaf, Arwa's here, Indigo Twin, Catherine, Nacho's mom, Analytical Blarney, Bridget Junk, Florence Southard, Debbie Palm, Silver Bird, Shellinator, Panko, I love Panko, Fly Famille, Michelle Asbell, Tiffany B, I love Liz Tricks and Riley's Human, The Peace Lady, I love you as well. Linda Perales is here, Terry Morgan, Janie Hansen, Nana of Two, Downs Mom, Pam Fredette. Has it been a minute, Pam? I feel like you weren't here in the last live. Diana B. I think I already said your name, but you know what? It's worth saying twice, to be honest. Lauren, Olive Juice. Just a Nurse Talks. I'm glad you made it. Jamie Palmer. Incarnasol. Thank you, guys. Hey, Helena. Sophia's here. Mandy Out. Chrissy. Oh my God, I would love to wallpaper just an accent wall, Chrissy. I think that's a fantastic idea. Anthropology has some cool wallpaper. I've always wanted wallpaper. Like in a bathroom, maybe with some deer, some frogs, like some tree frogs. Jody T, Tammy's here, Fall Leaves, Laura Lou, Lori Lee. How cute is that they're on top of each other? Laura Lou, Lori Lee, Jane Aldrich, Galen, Margie Barr, Kimmy Steele, Susie Q. I love her. Shauna B, Susan Bellers in Portugal, as far as we still know her whereabouts. Her house is for sale there. I love Hockey Town John. I love Anna Banana. Pat Jonas, Abigail. I did not, Abigail. Armine. Thank you, though, Abigail. Kathy's here. Linda Gilliam. I love Linda Gilliam. That's a nice thing to say. Ms. Diva. Knit My Bit. Karen Kirby made alive. FC Nancy. Aileen. Laura Font. I feel like you've been coming back in lately. You're a busy lady and I never expect you, but when I see you, I get excited. Brandy Lewis, Puka Vista, Meredith Lynn. Dang, Meredith Lynn. You know what's crazy? I haven't washed my hair since Wednesday, and I was going to do it today. I had it all planned. I was like, Sunday is going to be the day. I woke up and I was like, it actually doesn't look that bad. Like usually I wash it because it starts to look out of control. This wasn't bad. And I was like, I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it. I'm pushing another day. Kelly Bell, thank you for noticing that. The Robin Miners, Ev Barney, that picture was too funny. Anon, Pat Campbell, Mary Behrens, John Van Geest, where the heck have you been? Busy Bumblebee, Joanne Ventrilla, K-Fic, Just As I Am, DP in Tennessee, Reconnecting, Abita, Cheeky Brat, SMSP, you're not too late. I was late. I'm always late. But this time it was because of our little girl that was born next to Christ, right next to the Lord. Don Moore, Christy Lynn Wilson, Sandy Kovacs, Blessed to Crochet, I'm glad you're here. Sweet Liberty, DS Kitty Diane. Oh my God, it's so funny. I know. Sarah Bowman, Susie. This chat is the absolute best slice of humanity. You better believe it, Jilbo. We can make things happen. We have SP powers and it trumps OT powers. Holly Smith, I'm glad you made it. Sharon Paris. Indigo Twin, did I say hi to you? I feel like I did, but I push it real good, Lori Lee. We're going to push it. Put your back into it. Is that the same song? Probably not. I am like Tommy. I am unhip. Sierra Terry, NH Carol. Yeah, Abigail, I'm sure I will. Thank you, girl. I didn't want you to feel like I wasn't grateful. Can't think of a better name. Late Night Snacks. Sounds right to me. Leslie Girl, Caught Alive. I love that. Lily Scissorhands. That's cute. Nikki Hatfield. Well, look at that, Ev Barney. She super stickered me. What a little angel. Thank you, Ev. Jen Lee, Panda Kelly. TKK is on her 6th room of wallpapering. Get it, girl. Get it done. Do it right. Oh, speaking of which, oh, you felt ignored? She says, I feel forgotten about. Please kiss the pawpaw. Oh my God, it smells like a hamster cage. It smells like wood chips and honey. Marie is here. John Shamwowski. What is the new thing? Well, you're going to find out. You better stick around with me, John. Steffi Thee, Crime Me a River. Roguehead, you better go eat something. Don't tell me that. I need you to eat. I love you too, Brooke Elliott. Debbie P's here. Kathy got her Sephora lip stains. I think we broke the internet with those things. And see what I mean? I am a grifter, but I also am a grifter for making money for other companies. It's confusing and it's weird. Not all the money goes to me, as you see. It all went to Sephora. Tony Hoban, I'm glad you made it. AL, Catherine B, Peanut Butter Pickles, Rick Smith. That's okay. You made it, Rick. Brian Lucas, did I say hi to you? I love seeing Brian Lucas. Heather in the library, Deanna Downey, Chauncey, silly, so judgmental, Gypsy Soul. Oh my God, I just caught up. Thank you so much. Thank you to Little Christ and Little Tiny Greta. Silverbird, you got 4. Dang, girl. That's kind of a small amount compared to some people in the Facebook group. I was surprised how many people admitted to how many they bought. Like some people admitted to like buying 10 of those lip stains. I'm not telling you what I bought because you will immediately have a Reddit page made about you on your lip stain purchases. And I don't want to do that to you. I'm not going to out you. I don't want you can't talk about your purchases anymore. Even if it's like a box of Kleenexes, I get eaten alive, guys. I can't do it. For instance, I may or may not have bought this leather little cuff thing at Rock City because it had horseshoes on it. It may or may not have been $11. It might be new. It might be old. But from now on, I can't say. I'm going to have to say no comment because there will be something new about it on a page. You know what I mean? Chow Yun Smut? You know what I mean. Kohl's still has them, Jamie Palmer. Hey, Tony P. Lori Lee, I bought 4, but I almost bought 10 to get the free shipping. Well, you should have, girl. I mean, you're going to end up on Reddit anyway. You might as well do it. Lumen. Goosebump. I already said your name, but I'm just happy to see you. $11. Yeah, it was $11. And it was local. It was a local leather dude, and he was cute. And I got one for Tommy too. And I may or may not have bought one for Huxley. So it actually was a bigger total. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it was intense. And I did probably use a super chat to purchase it. FC Nancy, thank you for becoming a member. That helps me to cover the leather bracelet that I bought for $11. Yeah, Lady Co it is. Yeah, Sherry LeBrun. So, are we good? Are we good on roll call? I don't want anybody to feel left out. You know what I mean? Especially this one. Good Lord, girl. What are we going to do with your footy paws? This is crazy. This is all completely out of control. What color am I wearing now? Actually, I think I do know. Number 55. 5. That was a good one. What was it called? Rosewood? Shannon C. I didn't go to the farmer's market this weekend, actually. And here's why. I wanted to, but when we went last weekend with Tommy, the bread lady said, when I told her that Bo ate all the bread, she was like, well, you can't come back next weekend because we're going to be at a different event. But she said, we will be at the following weekend. So there's a good chance that I'll go next weekend with Little Hux. Atkins in Texas. Candy's Life. I wash my hands to keep away from Satan. Ditto Deb, don't be feeling left out. I don't want you to feel left out. I love Ditto Deb. I hope you don't feel left out. Hey, Susie Oberhold. Peanut, thank you for your super sticker, my friend. That is so kind. Ditto Deb, please don't feel sad. We love you. Yeah, I will buy what I want, but I do have to be careful. I'm not like going out spending, not a big spender these days. When you don't, when you have to pay your own bills. JD, good to see you. You have to do this thing called budgeting. And I'm finding out about it, doing a little research, keeping notes, keeping track, writing checks, bouncing checks. Just kidding. Who writes checks? So let's can I put you in your chair, please? I'm a little disappointed that you didn't poo-poo turd outside because then it's going to be dark out. You could get eaten by an owl or something. So you're going to have to hold your poo-poo turds till tomorrow. But you're little and you're very kissy and you're incredibly judgmental, my God. Vicky Niece, that's okay, girl. I'm just glad you made it. You're really judgmental these days. And you really look down on everybody. We all know that you were born next to Christ, but that doesn't feel like a reason enough. Who am I saying it to? It's a reason. Kid. Oh my God, kid just stole your chair. Okay, maybe not. Baby steps towards a load of bread. Well, that is so nice of you. Thank you, baby steps. I love you, girl. Gypsy Soul, do the Reddit crew on YouTube ever thank you for giving them something to talk about? If not, that's rude. I think they do. And it's hilarious. Like sometimes they write stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I've checked it. I checked it a few days ago. I try to check it like every few days because it's so damn toxic. And it's, hey, Iwa, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. But they'll write stupid stuff and they're like, hey, Reese, we hate you. We don't want you here. I'm like, well, that's a little rude. I mean, this whole page is about me. Don't you feel like I feel like I was in a kindergarten class and like every kid in the class got invited to this birthday party on Saturday at Showbiz Pizza, but I was like the only one that didn't get invited. And I'm like, really? Whose birthday is it? Chow Smut? Oh my God, Cricket. Happy birthday. How are you? 30? Are you 30? Are you 35? Andrea, welcome. CBC. So Hope Between the Dreams, welcome. It's a shitty party anyway, Kristen Melinda, you're absolutely right. Hopefully that didn't demonetize us. But here's the thing, Otter Dancer. Kid, are you going to stay in that? Okay, kid just jumped down. So kid's going to climb up there and you can sit there. You can judge from the chair. So let's talk about this. Oh, it's your birthday month? Well, that doesn't matter. We're still going to tell you happy birthday. We love you. It's toxic. Who cares? And it's such lies. It's like, it's really gotten out of control with the lies. It's kind of gotten boring because it's so off. Like somebody said I dumped Moose like in a car somewhere. Moose is in the house. He's here. Someone was like, she got rid of Tommy's cat and dumped it on the highway and it was hit by a car. And I was like, okay, now we're just saying, like, it would have been cool if you had been clever with your lies, but like that was extreme. Come on. Tommy's doing great. Hey, Rhonda Frank, yarn prepper, welcome. So I want to talk about something, and it's not that, trust me. You've talked about it once. You've talked about it 100 times. So, first of all, this is exciting. This is exciting. But first, we have to do an early cussing tax in case I was demonetized. You just covered it for me. Thank you, Kristen Melinda. Always looking out. Oh my God, my beard is really long. When Tommy's not here, I don't tend to my beard at all. And it's very freeing. Like I really appreciate it. Hey, Stacey Allen. And I don't trim the panty hamster as much. I leave my hand wallet alone. And my legs are very Sasquatchy. Now, I did do those items this morning. I took care of that today since I didn't wash my hair. However, I have not plucked this beard at all. No, I don't think so, Kim Wiseman. They're smarter than that. But yeah, it's really out of control. It's long. I thought I'd share that. Anyway, I had an excellent board meeting just a little bit ago. As a board member of the SPTV Foundation that I am, we had a really good board meeting and came to some great conclusions. And I'll tell you what, it was very refreshing. That's the other thing. People just can't stand this damn board, man. People are just flipping out about this board. And I don't understand why, it's supposed to be a helpful thing. I want you guys to know that I submitted help on the board for myself to get finally a helicopter. Because I was talking about, remember I was saying I wanted to get a car, but then I thought, you know what, a helicopter, because I live so far from town, would be smarter. And then it doesn't cost that much to add putting a helicopter pad in. So I thought I'm just going to submit and see. It was approved like that. So I should have that delivered by Wednesday. Amazon's going to bring it. And it's going to have my name on the side. It'll say Relatable Reese. And that shouldn't upset anybody or raise questions. Yeah, that's right, Kestrel. That way I can swing by and pick you guys up. Just kidding. Yadira, I'm glad that you're here. But I will say we had a great board meeting and it was nice to see the board members. Yeah, I can fly everywhere now. It's just more convenient. And that way too, when you guys super chat me, it's cheaper, to be honest, because I was asking for super chats for the private jet fuel and the jet, but weighing it out, the board wrote me back and said, instead of a jet, we'd like to fund a helicopter. It's going to be a little cheaper. We got a hybrid. It's a Tesla helicopter. So, yeah, it was just such a smart deal. I got a good deal on it. And when you guys super chat me now and have to fund me for the helicopter, it'll be so much cheaper because it's a hybrid. So I just wanted to come out and say that. And I just want to say thank you for all the little people that I had to step on to get here. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I'm just trying to live up to who they think I am. Yeah, he cut me a deal. It was not bad. It was pretty cheap. It's being delivered Wednesday. Sterling's doing great. I just texted with him the other day. I love Sterling. So we did have a great board meeting though. And in all seriousness, I want to say it was good to see the members. It was nice to catch up and chat. And honestly, yeah, Panko, you might as when in Rome, Panko, when in Rome. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, it was really quite nice to hear the good news of Related Chopper. Oh my God, that's awesome. I love that DP in Tennessee. I'll swing by and pick you up. Hey, April Goodson. Helicopter flying lessons. I don't need them. It's a Tesla. It self flies. Don't those things self drive? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure it self flies. Hey, Karaoke Jen. It was really nice to spend some time. It was a nice long meeting, and it was nice to spend some time learning about, of course, I know about the people that we've approved and helped, but it was really nice to hear the outcome of some of those things. It was really nice to get some feedback from the actual people, some really kind feedback from people of like how much we've helped them, what we've done. Anyway, it was great. And it was a good board meeting. It was a wonderful board meeting. Hey, Cindy Funk. And I have to be honest, I'm proud to be on it, and I hope to um, pick up speed on it. Like I really want to figure out a way. Like I think I'm going to go get some business cards made. Maybe I just want to figure out a way to promote it more, to fundraise for it more. I just think it's a really good thing. I think it's a great thing. The Cooter Chopper. Analytical Blarney, lurking, teaching, prepping for the week. Be safe, all. Teacher prepping. Well, Kia. Holy crap. Oh, that's a heavy cat. Thank you, Analytical Blarney. And I love that for you. Look at Kid, guys. Look at her. Look at her. She doesn't make an appearance as often these days. Kid. Kid, you can relax. You can relax. Ooh, I have the windows open over here, and there are cows going crazy. I had the windows open last night. Cows are loud at nighttime. They're loud. Hey, Julia, welcome. Moose has kind of calmed down. He seems to have good days and bad days. But he has been pretty good this weekend. Huxley and I have been extra playful with him. Will my helicopter go to the UK? Probably. It's a Tesla. I mean, what can it not do? I got the top of the line model just because I wanted it to last extra years. You know what I mean? I'm saving money. It was a money saving for sure. Thank you, Panko. That's such a nice thing to say. Kid, I'm happy. And since we've been playing with Moose more and trying to wear him out, she's kind of stepped down onto the ground more. Like she's willing to come out, which I'm really enjoying. Kid, it's so nice to see you, but I don't want to comment on it, but it does look like maybe there's a little bit of extra here since the last time. Okay. Maybe not. So, all right, there's something I want to talk about. I wonder if there's a bunch of cat hair in this now. Kim White, Teslas lose electricity and I might drop out of the sky. That would be horrible. And I'll be sure to have my obituary typed up. That's terrible. Thank you for that. What's the little wiggle thing? What are you talking about? What does that mean? Thank you, Kelly Bell. It's a lot of extra fluff. We seem to be, she doesn't like Moose. So I think that she thinks she's going to dominate him by eating all the food. Just a guess. We don't want to name any names. I don't want to shame her. V. McWilliams, Squirrel Girl. That's Kid making noise. I think she's upset. Oh, that is Feathers. It's a cat toy. It's Feathers. I see it, Shannon Mack. I need a card. So jealous. I would give just about anything to listen to cows in the evening, better than rain on a tin roof. Well, I actually have a tin roof too. Because as much as people think I live in a $1 billion home, it's manufactured. So it's a tin roof. So yeah, no, I have that too. But the cattle at night are loud and I really like it. Hey, Lydia Hernandez. Good to see you, girl. Dark Sarcasm. I'm glad you made it. Little Mink. Is that the watch necklace? Oh, no. This is charms. See, it's got little charms. And it's on like this rope cord that's almost like a shoelace. You didn't have someone speak literally lies about you and Moose. I hope that was a sick joke. Oh, it wasn't. People put a lot of lies out there lately. I'm noticing. So it's almost made me feel a little better because it's like that's the most outlandish thing I've heard. Like it kind of lifts me up and it makes me laugh. Like I dumped Moose out on some street somewhere and got rid of Tommy's cat. And it's just broke Tommy's heart. And nope, Moose is here. I don't know where he is right now. He's hopefully worn out because Huxley and I played with him a lot today. Chrissy Lynn Wilson, I'd be happy to design your business cards or consult on marketing. Oh, no. Well, no, you can charge me. Will you reach out to me? Because I would be having them made for me. I would love to do that. Thank you. That is very nice of you to say. Pat O, yeah, you should join Scientology so you can leave Scientology and get a helicopter. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. And just submit it. We'll just stamp of approval on that thing. No big deal. Hey, Island Life. Thank you, Muffet Lou. Helena, Reese murders rare exotic bird to make a cat toy. I like that one. That's Helena. I love how you're always thinking. You're always thinking. I love that about you. Thank you. Dylan left the board. He did. Yes, he resigned. Rogue Hedgie, I need to hear it sometime. So, good night, Arwa. Love you, girl. Hey, Martha Slimmer. Trolls don't have a lot of imagination. I'm finding that as well. And I wish they did. I wish it was a little bit more clever. Or at least something new. It's very repetitive, guys. It's incredible. I'm a little bored with it. It's putting me to sleep, to be honest. Dylan is blow drill. He comes into our chat a lot. Thank you, Christy Lynn Wilson. That would be great. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. And I really want to talk to you guys about this. This came to me. Paisley Turtle. No. But that's amazing, Paisley Turtle. That's okay, guys. Dylan's a busy man. He's fantastic. I don't think there's any hard feelings. I love Dylan. I don't want to speak for him, but I love Dylan and I consider him a friend. He's great. I couldn't tell you why he left. No, I really don't know why he left. I assume it's because he's so busy. He and Mike Brown both have kids that they just are, some people I think are better parents than me. Somehow I make it work, but we all know word on the street is I'm a bad parent and I neglect my child. So maybe that's why I have more time than others. Wendy Brewer, it's nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Kestrel, not yet, are we? Hey, Keela, welcome. Is there a spot open? Submit that in there. I don't know how that works. Honestly, we didn't cover that on our meeting tonight. But it was nice to, is that a stick behind you? What is going on? Why does everybody think I have a stick? This is a mic stand for Tommy when he's here. A stick? Where do we see a stick? I do have just one child and he's a teen and he kind of stays out of my business. I stay out of his, you know what I mean? It's just safer. It's easier that way. That's always been my motto while I parent, even when he was 5, I was like, I'm just going to stay out of his business and trust that he knows how to run his own show. And it's worked ever since, really. It's, you got to push him out there. You got to set him free. You got to tell him to get a job. It looks like a stick. Interesting. And I find that they respond well to that. So clever nerd pun. Welcome. What is different tonight? I thought you said you were going to do something different. Quill. Well, let me catch up for you. Cami, it's really sad that so many have left the board. Well, I don't know. I look at things differently that way, Cami, these days, because so many people have left my channel. So many people come and go. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sad thing. I don't think. There's always going to be turnover with everything. Welcome, Kelly. Thank you, Rose. I don't know that. Hey, love yourself. Nicole the Kiwi, welcome. I don't know. I just don't look at things as a sad, at first when I lost subs in the last, month, I thought it was a sad thing too. And I thought I'm going to miss them, but I'm like, I don't even know who they are. I don't know who left. And people come and people go and change occurs all the time. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can try to look at it in a different light. At least I'm trying to. There's going to be new people that flood in. There's going to be people that leave. It's just a new season. turnover happens. Sterling is doing great, guys. Sterling's doing fantastic. Yeah, people started the board and can now pass the torch to others. It's normal, not sad. That's a great way of looking at it. I don't know what that means, Deanna. Hey, DNV, Wicked Tinkers. Wesley, welcome. Justin Ski, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Sandra. So I want to talk about something very specific. And I'd like to get your opinion on this. Phoenix Rising, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're here. I see a lot of new names in the chat too, guys. There's 800 people in here. Can you subscribe? Can somebody hit subscribe? Okay, here's the weird thing. And Wesley, well, welcome. Here's the weird thing about this. This is so weird. I actually haven't said this out loud. The last like 3 lives I've done, or the last few lives that I've done that had like 900 people. Laura Dupree, I love you, girl. I'm like, hey Zelda. I'm like, can you guys make sure that you're subscribed if you want to be? Just subscribe. YouTube is either unsubbing people or I just am hated so much that people are unsubscribed. I'm at a noticeable rate. People are unsubscribing, but I'm also told that YouTube does that. So what's funny, the last few lives I've done that had a lot of people like this, I'm like, can you please check throughout the evening after I'm done? I'll check the numbers. Not only did I not gain 1 subscriber, I'll lose like 3. I'm like, damn, 900 people. You know what? Maybe it's just meant to be. Maybe I'm just not meant to be liked, guys. I was in the beginning and suddenly the cheese stands alone. All right, Lucia. It does unsubscribe people. I know it does, Goosebump. What board am I on, Denise? I am on the SPTV Foundation board. Mary, I love you, girl. Yeah, Just Joan, you're right. So everybody likes cheese. Skipper, okay, I just said this to Tommy the other day. Where is Skipper, the geriatric chihuahua? I was like, Skipper doesn't come over here anymore. And I got sad about it. There are, as much as people want to say Reese doesn't care about you, she just cares about the super chats. That's not true. See, there's moose. There was a moose sighting. Proof. There was proof of life. Proof of life. The Siamese just walked by. Just kidding. I tossed that other one out the window. That's a new one. Just kidding. Again, the cheese stands alone. Eileen S. I realize it unsubscribes people, Goosebump, but I also do think people are coming and going, and that's fine. But with 850 people, can one person subscribe, please? Can just one person? Can we just get one? Gertie was at the board meeting, actually. That's hilarious that you asked me that. Reese, you answer me all the time, and I can't afford a super chat. Kestrel, that's because I actually love you. We actually have a friendship outside of YouTube, you and I, just like a lot of you. Purple Haze, welcome. Sarah Kramer. I feel like I need to blow my nose before I get into what I'm going to talk about. Moose, can you come over here so we can prove that you're alive and well? I did throw him out the window and he hit a car windshield, and I went back later because I felt bad about it, picked him up and brought him back. He's got a few broken bones. I'm going to mute this. Hold on. Lives mama, I love you, girl. That's okay, Keela. I love you. So thank you, guys. Alicia. Oh, different Alicia. That's Alicia L. But I'm happy to see you. Thank you. The connections are real, and that can't be taken away. Atkins in Texas, welcome. They're not going to take that away. I'm joking about most of all of this. You guys know I have a dark sense of humor. How old are the cats? Kid is, I think, around 5-ish, maybe 6. Moose is probably 9 months old, maybe. So let's get into it. I've been saying that for 5 minutes. Yeah, Moose, we need proof of life. Please. You mind? I have an idea, and I've thought this out. Actually, it came to me this morning while I was shaving my panty hamster. I don't know why it came to me while I was shaving the specific cooter flap, but it did. Moose, quick, come here, come here. Guys, moose sighting. Look, he's alive. It's alive. It's alive. He does not really like to be picked up. Actually, I get scared to pick him up because he will tear your face right off, literally, just like a panther or any other type of large cat, cougar, mountain lion, depending on what part of the country you're in. He will literally take your skin right off the face. So, whilst shaving the ham wallet this morning, yeah, he's getting big. I know I shaved on a Sunday. It's all bets are off when Tommy's not here. When I'm single here and there's no dude, Tommy is who I mean. When he's not here, I'm not, there's no action, guys. So don't tell him that, but there's no action. So whilst shaving, yeah, I don't know why they unsubscribe. They still watch. So I'm still making money. You don't make money on subscribers. I don't know if people don't realize that. Ellie J, welcome. I make no money. I could have 10 subs. I could have 500,000 subs. The money is the same. You get paid on views, super chats, memberships. As far as I know, it's those three things. I don't have sponsorships or I would get that too. But I am simply getting paid on grifting off of you guys. That's the word on the street, and views. And they still give me views. So it's really quite silly. So unsubscribe away. But if you still choose to hate me and watch, just know that's where your money's going. Okay. So whilst shaving, I came up with an idea. Do you guys ever come up with ideas in the shower? I do. I actually do come up with, I don't know that I'm a deep thinker. I think I am a deep thinker, but I'm just not like the brightest deep thinker. I would be the first to admit that. But I do think a lot while I'm in the shower. And here's what I thought. All right. I'm not going to look at the chat for a minute. Or I'm at least not going to answer you. Well, except Skipper. We got a super chat here. We can't ignore that. Reese's list for the shit to do. Thank you, Skipper. Again, I'm so happy to see you. I was worried that you just left me one day and never came back. You just lost 5 subs. Pretty sure it's because I'm here chatting with you, Reese. Cricket. It's contagious. Cricket, quickly, get out of here. Become a lurker, Cricket. Don't do it. Don't talk. Everybody, stop talking. If you have a channel, don't talk to me. You're going to lose subs. It's spreading like wildfire. I agree with this, and I second that. I motion second to the motion. I think that's what we said in our recent meeting. I will motion as a second. Yes, we need to find a place to do those. Larry D, welcome. Kelly recommended me to your channel. Great to be here. Larry D, everybody say hi to Larry. That's fantastic. How long is it going to take before I get to the point? Does anybody know? Do we have any guesses? Kim is blue. I need to talk to Abby about that. Guys, Cam shipped there's Moose again. There's a Moose sighting. Moose sighting. I just want everybody to know. Cam shipped my Jack Court, my charm bracelet, and I'm quite excited about that. I don't know why I said that. I love you, Skipper, and I'm again happy that you're here. I'm happy to see you. Kat, it's been 6 months. Thank you for being a member. I love you, Kat. Anna Banana, hello. Marissa Martin's here. So here's what I'm thinking. This literally just came to me, and it's one of those things. Oh, Shelly, you're an angel. I love you, Shelly. Thank you. It's one of those things that I think Reese, are you saying that you've had another video the last couple of days? I haven't had a video since Friday. Thank you, Ellie J. You're saying I deserve to grift because of all I've been through? What a nice thing to say. Skipper, I dress like an aeronautical engineer if I don't have help and I can't find pocket protectors anymore. Well, you're in luck because Fred was an aeronautical engineer, and I think that's amazing. I'm attracted to aeronautical engineers, if you know what I mean. Thank you for your super chat. So speaking of Fred, hey, Beth knows photos. I swear to God, I feel like I was having a conversation with Fred this morning. There's a moose sighting. I just want you guys to know. I feel like he was with me. I feel like he was there. And I got this idea and I was like, where did that come from? Because it's a great idea. And I really It just was an organic thought for me. I don't know what inspired me to have this idea, but I'll tell you, I feel lit up about it. I feel excited about it. And I'm passionate already about it. I haven't even done it yet. And I have to be honest, I'm a little scared. Everybody open your ears. I'm serious. I need feedback on this. Open your ears. Quit typing. Stop talking with each other. Wonderlum, I love you. I need full attention here. Chat, assemble. What if I just love this idea? I talked it out with Tommy for like an hour and a half today. He's the only person on planet Earth that knows. You guys are about to be the only 884 people that are going to know. So please keep it to yourselves. All right, here we go. You guys ready? I'm only going to say this once. Okay. I'm only going to say it one time. What if? Hear me out. I don't want to hear any judgments yet. Hear me out. Okay. Stop looking at the chat. Good point. Okay. Once a week, we're going to start. I want to do this once a week. Now, let me just frame it. Let me just framework it here. Okay. Yeah, I want to do an OnlyFans, Brayden, actually. Susie, yeah, but not now. Not yet. I need Tommy here for that. It's a whole thing. Okay. I'm new to this city, right? I'm new to this part of, I'm new to here. I want to go check out the city. I've been thinking of ways to change up the channel just a little. I don't want to go crazy. I don't want to change, the way we do things. I want to go check out Nashville, all the surrounding areas. I thought, what if we went to stores? Okay, great. Thrift stores are fun, but to me, that's not sustainable. Right? Well, here's the other thing. Hi, Joanne Holly. Okay, I'm not looking at the chat. Should I just talk with my eyes closed like I was that one time when I did a gummy? And remember, I was looking at Tommy and I was like, I can't open my eyes. I was like, where are you? And he was like, I'm right here. He was like touching me with his giant paddle. And I literally was like, but I can't see anything. And he was like, all you have to do is open your eyes. And I was like, but I can't control my eyelids. Do you guys remember that? That's what this is going to be like. Okay. What? I know, John. What if? Okay. Thank you, Evil Blue Eye. Thank you so much. I have a better idea. And I intertwined this idea with Scientology. I have been wanting to talk more about Scientology. Remember, I've been saying this for the last few lives. I feel like I'm to a point where I can go there and I want to go there. But I enjoy discussing Scientology with other people. Here's my idea. I'm going to do this whole segment. I'm going to do it once a week. And I'm going to call it, I decided to call it Reese in the Streets Scientology Diaries. And what I want to do is go set up a tripod and I want to stand somewhere or sit on a park bench or somewhere where it's legal and safe. And I want to, because I don't believe in going in front of the Church of Scientology. It's great, but you're not going to save anybody there. First of all, we're not going to get people out. Okay. My idea of saving people would be to go talk to people who have never been in and say, my name is Reese. I have this channel. Are you willing to be on camera? Because I'm not just going to blindside people. And I want to say, I have some questions for you that are specific questions. And would you be willing to talk with me? And then I want them to come on and I want to say, have you ever heard of Scientology? What do you know about it? And then I want to have a nice, organic, pure conversation with somebody, whether they know about it or not. It's still fun to talk to people. For me, I love talking to people. And then I thought, I want to end it with each person. Like I'm hoping to do 5-10 minutes per person. Maybe it's longer. I don't care. Wherever it takes us, the journey takes us. But then I thought at the end of our conversation, I want to say, I have one more question for you. I am new, in a sense, to the human race. Like I'm new to non-Scientologists. I'm kind of new to this, like talking to people outside of Scientology. Do you have any advice for me? What are our thoughts on this? I think hey, Amber Vanass, I think it would be really fun either way, because we know I like to integrate humor. I'm going to be like, and second question is, where did you get those shoes? And where can I get them? What size are you? Would you be willing to give them to me off of your naked feet right now? Things like that. Like, who does your hair? Where did you get that bag? Can I come over to your house right now? You smell amazing. Just kind of be my normal awkward self and scare the ever living shit out of some people. But I think it would be really cool to go. Yeah, Blake, I don't have a mini mic. I don't have a tripod. I don't know how to do anything. So I assume I'm going to need a microphone. But I like the idea of I support, by the way, everybody that goes and protests at the orgs, at the churches of Scientology. I think it's a great thing to do. But as a former 38-year Scientologist, I can promise you right now, those people are looking outside the Scientology building who are in the building going, I'm never coming out of there. So by me going and standing outside of a church or writing on the sidewalk or whatever, I think it's great. But for me, I know I would have never left and come outside. I would have never come out of Scientology, guys. You have to remember, I was accidentally outed. And thank God. I told Aaron that today at our board meeting. I said, thank God that I was outed, right? It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, even though I lost 500 people or more. It's changed my life for the better. So I thought, yeah, we would do this weekly. I'm going to do it maybe once a week. Okay. It's not going to change. My whole channel isn't going to change. I want to do this segment. It's going to called Reese on the Streets, Scientology Diaries. We're going to go out and do this. But the rest of the week, we're going to be in here doing what we normally do. Okay. It's just going to be a fun little thing that we do on the side. And I really do think it would be cool to just hear what people have to say. Now, all right. Let's talk for a minute because Tommy was super concerned about certain things. I know I got some super chats. I'm going to address those in a minute. My ring is a heart. Yeah, it's a plastic heart. It's kind of swirled. It's kind of cool. Here's the thing. So Tommy was a little concerned. He was like, it's going to be really hard to do that live because you might get some crazy people who jump into the feed and like shout the N word or something crazy. Now, I'm going to have to be prepared for that. Like perhaps I don't monetize it and then monetize it at the end, and to make sure I would go to all different locations all the time. Every week I would go somewhere different. And the other cool thing, the reason I want to do this is because I'd like to know this city. So I thought too, it'd be fun to go for all of us to go and explore different spots where it looks safe, right? Like I'd like to go to different little cute areas of Nashville and walk around, get to know my town now, but also just say, I'm new and here's my story. And I think it would change for the better certain people. Think about it. You're never going to save the people in the orgs. I don't want to say never, but for the majority, a lot of those people, I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Somebody, am I frozen? Oh, shit. Not frozen. Okay. Scared me. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jason. Okay. I think for me, my time would be served better and my own therapeutic reasons, right? It's personal to me. It's personal to every person that does this. I can't say it's wrong to do it this way and my way is right. For me, though, I thought this through and I think I would get to know people, which I love to do. And if you're going to help get people away from Scientology, I think spreading the knowledge of like my personal story and say instead of putting like signs up or putting something on somebody's car that says it's a cult, right? People may or may not remember that and it may or may not impact them in the future. But if I have a one-on-one conversation with a total stranger for 10 minutes about my background and what happened to me, they're never going to forget that. They're never going to forget that. So if you think about it, to me, it seems smarter to keep people from getting into Scientology because what's going to happen is I have a 10-minute conversation with a person about it. And let's say 3 years from that conversation, they go to a county fair and there's a Scientology booth set up. They're going to remember that. And they're going to remember not, oh, I saw something that said it's a cult. They're going to remember, oh my God, remember that girl we talked to? And she told us her story and how she lost her family. And it's a one-on-one conversation. And that may help spread awareness in my own way of doing it. But it also helps me to heal. It's also for me. Now, hey Barbie. So Tommy was a little concerned. He was like, you know, you don't want to just now apparently like I'll have to look at this, but anybody these days, like he said, it went all the way to the Supreme Court. Anybody can be on camera. Like you can't. I don't want to do that to somebody though. Like, first of all, what I want to say is you need their permission. Right. So, what I would do is I would hold it to where the tripod is facing me. Like, you guys are going to be looking at me like you are now. And I would go around, hey, Carrie Ann, and I would say, hi, I have some specific questions for you. My name is Reese. I have a YouTube channel and I'm live right now on my phone. You are not currently on camera. Would you be willing to be on camera? Would you be willing to talk with me for 5 minutes of your time? I just have some questions. Now, of course, we're going to get weirdos and we're going to get people that are like, you're a piece of shit and all of that, right? But I'm not going to approach people that I don't feel good about. I wouldn't approach someone that I'm not just going to pick people out of a hat. I would approach someone that I feel like approaching on the streets anyway, right? So I'm not just going to grab random people and be like, hi, can I talk to you about this survey? Like, I just want to keep it organic. And I have to be honest, I'm a little nervous. So, what I think I'm going to start doing, I want to do it live. Tommy was like, this will be hard to do live. Very hard to do because you could have somebody who demonetizes you, not watching your diary, just stopping in to tell you, I love your idea and I love you even more. Have a great night. I love you too, babe. And you were so supportive today. Our chat about this, Tommy, helped me so much to think it through. So thank you. Thank you, Carrie Ann. So obviously we're going to get people that look, here's something I'm good at though. I'm fine with things happening on the fly. I'm fine. Okay, I'm frozen. Oh, it's your internet. Okay. I'm fine with those awkward moments. I'm not uncomfortable with dead air. I'm not uncomfortable with someone being like, go fuck yourself, or you're fucking crazy, or you're an idiot. Like that kind of stuff won't bother me a bit. Um, so there's really nothing that I'm afraid is going to happen. The only thing is, I don't know that I'm confident yet to go. Yeah, I'm quick on my feet. I don't have a problem. But I thought first I'd go to like a smaller town and just sit on a bench. And I think that's how I'm going to start doing it. Like just sitting on a bench in a populated area. And as people walk by, I want to just say, hi, would you be willing to talk to me? I am live right now on a YouTube channel that I have. Your face is not on it, it's facing me. But would you be willing to be on my channel and show your face and answer some questions? And they either will or they won't. I mean, it's just not a big deal. Of hey, Electric Boogaloo, we're gonna get some people that are gonna say, hell no. We're gonna get some people that go, YouTube, what's that? We're gonna get all walks of life. But that's my favorite thing about being out of Scientology. I love people. I find them fascinating. I think they're funny. And I think we'd make it funny. I think we would make it, get some good laughs out of it. Of course, we're going to get some weirdos, which I think would be fun. I like weirdos. So I don't have a problem with that either. I feel bad about this. Here's where we were. Skipper, a fashion show about the best fashion Scientologists cannot wear. That's actually smart too, Skip. I like that. Now you're talking. Okay, Skipper approves. Hockeytown John, I think it'll be tough to get country folk to talk, but if anybody can do it, you can. Well, here's the thing, John. I thought the same thing, and maybe we don't talk about Scientology. Maybe for some of them, they'll sit down and talk to me, and they'll be like, "Well, I don't know anything about that, honey, but we can talk about this." and who cares? I don't mind giving people their time. Like, I think it would be great if some cute old grandma is like, well, I can tell you how to bake a pie. Like, cute. Tell us about it, Gladys. Like, I think that's cute too. I don't have expectations on any of it. And then you may have some people that are like, hey, are you single? And I'm like, maybe, how old are you? Do you ever use a cane? What kind of savings do you have going on? What's your life insurance plan like? I'm just living up to the title, guys. I'm just living up to the title. So grifty. Mary Grubbs, welcome. Yeah, I'll be in public. I'm not going to go into somebody's basement and do this. We're not going to ask John Wayne Gacy, to let us into his basement. Um, I'm not going to be like putting out an ad on Craigslist like um any local serial killers, please meet me here at 3 o'clock on this day. I'm not going to do anything like that. Not yet anyway. We know I love serial killers. So that's another spinoff for an idea, just doing like some kind of a Craigslist ad. Like if you've killed 3 people or more, don't come to me if it's 1 or 2. Okay. But if you've killed 3 people or more and you enjoy it, I'd like to pick your brain. I'd like to know about this. I'm kind of obsessed with Hannibal Lecter. I'd like to be Clarice Starling. Meet me here at this time. Be willing to be on camera. Wear something cute. You know, I like blue on men. Just something like that. That's another idea. But that's for another time. Let's get our feet wet with this thing first. And I think I just sit there and I just say, are you willing to chat with me? I have some questions and we either will or we won't. They either will or they won't. So I want to try it. We're going to call it Reese in the Streets, Scientology Diaries. What do you think of that title, by the way? Sounds fun, interesting. So up your alley. I would be there for it. Baby steps. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. If you decide not to do this, I will volunteer to edit for you. No charge. Wicked Tinkers. That's huge because I don't know. That was what Tommy was saying. He goes, you might want to try it and edit it, but I don't know how to do any of that. So thank you. I also do good live. I think I wouldn't do as well not live. I don't know. I just feel good there's something about just hitting go live and I just feel made for it. Can't think of a better name. Love it. A pre-recorded video would probably be better than a live, and careful not to dox your location. My first super chat. Thank you. I was going to say, that's really kind. Thank you. Can't think of a better name. And maybe you're right. Anita Card, this is exactly what you did with the repairman. You changed his life. That's true. Anita, thank you for pointing that out. Christy, you are a people person, so you will be great. Yeah, I have no fears about doing it. Ellie J, maybe get a QR code generated with links to your channel, resource links, ask for their stories too if they're local. Maybe I should get like a business card made. Do people still do that? Is that just old school? Editing may be needed. You know what? You guys are right. But the people who know me, and watch this channel, we'll get some new people probably, but the people who know me, they know well enough that I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to put air in a tire. And I think it makes it fun. Like there's going to be goofs. There's going to be, bloopers. I don't care. Like I'm not worried about getting embarrassed or anything like that. Boy Wonder, Reese in the Streets, more fan ideas. Enchilada reviews. Yeah, one bite. Everyone knows the rules on the road for ROJ events, just talking to normal people in the town, Scientology, and high control talks at school. Yes, I actually really like where you're going with that. See, by the way, thank you for your giant super chat. I also thought of that too, like just going out. That's why there's no expectations on this. We're going to call it Scientology Diaries. But I can't force people to talk about that. And some people are going to say, I don't know anything about it, but tell me about your channel. Or like, maybe they just want to have a conversation. Maybe they'll think I'm cute. What if my hair looks good that day? I don't want to let that go. Just because they don't know about Scientology, they might be like, are those things real? Because you have exquisite breasts. And I might say, you decide. You know what I mean? Put your QR code on a business card. Helena, Tori Magoo has a business card for this purpose. Okay, then I need some business cards. I love you, Shell. Thank you, babe. Okay. And plus, here's the other cool thing. I would promote the SPTV Foundation. So I was thinking of a business card combo, something that says like Reese Squabell, Relatable Reese, Relatable Reese, working girl on the streets. You interpret that how you will. Preacher of the good news. I support women's rights. I support women's wrongs. I'm on this foundation. What else can we put on there? I have two cooter flaps, in case you're wondering, instead of 4. They are real. And call me. I like the olds. Oh, and like a QR code. I like that. I just think something like that. Nothing crazy, just a few sentences here and there. I have a private helicopter. It's a Tesla, in case you wanted to know. I thought, just spitballing, just ideas. Every Friday. Yeah, that's right. Oh my God, Kim is blue. Oh, I got to do it. Ty's channel. I love you. I don't want to call it just Reese on the Streets because I want to make sure we integrate Scientology. That is going to be the goal, but I see where you went with that. What if I have a business card that says the cellist? Is that still not the most embarrassing thing you've ever seen? Like, this is the most cringe. You have to remember, guys, this is on his arm. This is tattooed. I could bring Gert. Absolutely. Skipper! Working girl on the streets requires high-heeled boots, and it gets hot out there in the summer, but good try. Well, we could try it. We could have different business cards for different seasons. I'm not opposed to that, Skip. Boy Wonder, business card slogan. Mama said not to, but I did it anyway. Misbehaving. Thank you for that. Give it a go live, says Melissa Harris. If it goes terribly, you can pre-record. And it might go bad. And here's the thing. Thoria is on YouTube is good for research. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. I have to blow my nose again. Do you guys mind? I'm going to mute it. Hold on. That was a complete waste of time. Nothing came out. I like that, Sharona. One side, it can say, let them. The other side, it could say, I might let you. And I might. Just kidding. And Tommy said that today. He was like, you may have to do like 10 of these in order to get your bearings. And that makes sense too. Like he was like, I wouldn't give up on it. It may be wonky the first few streams, and it probably will be. Hi, Joy of Cats. It probably will be a little bit weird the first few streams. I'm sure it's going to be plenty awkward, but I'm up for it. Like I'm really up for it. I have no problem. Hey, Boudicaboo, I have no problem. I live in Awkwardville. It's not a problem for me. Wonky is endearing. What do you guys think? So final thoughts on this. What do you guys think? I think Sherry LeBrun gives her everybody who votes on it. Let me get the ayes first. Aye, please. We just did that in our last thing. Hey, Jennifer Eber. Can I get a vote, please? Keela says yes. Okay, Jilbo. Good. Kelly. John says yes. Mrs. Weedy Poo. All right. Goosebump. Armine. All right. Helena. Good. Wicked Tinkers. Dark Sarcasm. Rose. I don't know what that means. Atkins. I'll take that as a yes. Martha Slemmer. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Vicky Neese. Downs Mom. Good. Good. Jason P. Thank you for voting. Okay. I'm not seeing any no's. Hey, Hockeytown John. What's going on over there? What's going on over there in Detroit? Is that above me or below me? Chow Yun Smut. I like that. I like that. It's awful, Denise Doyen. Yeah, we could bring a chat member. Sure, we can. Joy of Cats. Good, good. Lori E. It's above me. Okay. Joanne Ventrilo is a yes. Good. Wow. I love Hockey Town, John. Oh, it's above me. Okay. What was a complete waste of time? Blowing my nose because nothing, it was not productive. Nothing came out. You're voting yes, Buddha Kaboo. Just say yes. Ask later. It's a yes from you. We're just going to say yes. Thank you, Boris Cruz. Yes, Paisley Turtle. Okay. Guys, Paula Penley, I was going to say, okay, some of you are going to feel like this is not safe. What are your concerns about it not being safe? Here's why I ask you that. And I really want you to think about your answer. Never once in my life. Do you guys remember when I went to Clearwater? Who remembers when I went to Clearwater? And I approached people. I not once, are you ever going to see me on a live go up and be like, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." I'm never going to do that to people. I don't do that because I would not want that done to me. I believe in personal space. I believe in privacy. I don't think, well, except when it comes to the gestures, I suppose. Fine, you get me there. Fine, fine. And when it comes to my vagina, okay. Penelope and the gestures are off when it comes to privacy. However, I would never approach a stranger. I wouldn't want to make anybody feel cornered. I would absolutely approach it like, hi, this is why. Also, I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to make myself look like a normal human being. I'm not going to fall out of bed and go out into town. I want to look like, I want to blend. You blend. Okay. I want to approach people who look approachable. And I want to say, I have this YouTube channel. It's live streaming right now. You are not on video. Would you be willing to be on camera? I want to ask you some questions. Now, the other thing is, guys, I watch reels and stuff on Facebook. This is not a new concept. Everybody does this, okay? Everybody does this. If you guys watch, like people go out in public all the time and they're like, "Hi, can I ask you some questions?" It's not like it's unheard of. Now it might be with some old people around here. Um, and if that's the case, either way, they're gonna answer me about Scientology or I'm gonna get a date. So either way, it's win-win. Kidding. I love old people. Yeah, go to a senior center, Lori Driscoll. Not going to happen. I really would probably be whisked away by a 90-year-old on his walker. And those things can get up to high speeds. I don't feel like it's going to be unsafe. This is going to be a very comforting, when I say comforting, I mean, I will approach people at their comfort level. I don't want people to feel, I need a portable microphone, Amethyst. Yeah, I'll have to get one. I assume Amazon is where I would get that because I don't know where there's like a Best Buy around here. But you guys know me. In all seriousness, you know me. Aria, thank you, girl. I would never, thank you, Aria. I would never make anybody feel uncomfortable. Like I would never want someone to feel forced or something, or like I'm in their space. I'm not going to do that. Worried about haters finding you? Well, you know what? If they do, then what? Honestly, I'd like to meet some of those people in person. Come on out. I mean, I feel like sometimes they hide a little bit. Hey, Andrea Malloy. They're real tough guys behind keyboards. Haters are real dick swingers. They're real tough with their keyboards. Maybe it would be cool to meet them in person and have a standoff, whatever you call it. Yeah, I'm not worried about that either. Like if somebody were to find me and be like, "Oh my God, it's grifting Reese," or whatever they want to call me. I mean, I'm going to be like, "Yeah, get your credit card out. Prove it. Live up to it. When in Rome, how much cash do you have? There's an ATM over there." Okay? So what are we arguing about? Yeah, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm not fearful of that. Aaron tried a bunch of portable microphones. He could recommend a good one. Okay. Yeah. So Crystal Primo, I'm glad you made it. I really think Yeah, I think I'll just stand by an ATM and stream. That's actually a great idea, Kelly. I think it's probably best to do the interview and then just be like, "Thank you so much. I forgot to mention it's $50 per person and there's an ATM right here. We won't look at your PIN number. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're not looking. Thank you though." Um in a cowgirl outfit, I could sport some boots. Hey Zoe, add it to my Amazon wish list. Well, I could. Well, that's the other fun thing is I thought we could integrate, right? Like we could go out to we could go Susie, I'm just not worried about. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, grifting Reese, $50 says you're wrong. Prove it. Prove it. We could just go try. All we can do is try. And I thought, um, Janelle, no, this isn't too new of a tattoo. All we can do is try. And worst case, if it doesn't work out, we go in and we go shopping in a store and we buy things and then we go sit down at a Chipotle and we eat. So win-win, guys. It's not going to be a big deal. Either way, we're going to get a burrito bowl and a new shirt or some earrings or something. Hey, Tony's Hooter. Cutie Patootie. And by the way, Tommy can go with me when he comes back. He'll be my producer. Oh my God, that will make it even more legit. Won't that be cool? I could be like, "Hi, I'm incredibly famous. Um, and this is my producer. He's a creme and he's incredibly famous. And we're here to ask you some questions. And it will be $50. Cutie Patootie Tax, totally off subject. Sorry, but I bought 5 lip stains. I think I finally found my colors. Black Cherry, I think I got that one. Ooh, Dirty Mouse, I'll have to try it. I'm not going to say how many I ordered because I will have 50 attack videos made on me about it. But I got a couple. I may or may not have gotten a couple. Thank you for your $5. Yes, John Van Geese. You could use your own music too. I'm excited to see this idea play out because every time you go out, you get really cool and funny results like the scooter kid crashing. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's exactly what I was thinking, Blake. Guys, seriously, think about this. It would be fun. We would make this fun. If it flops and we get nowhere, it'll still be funny. Like it'll still be fun to get out and hear weird people. For instance, I went to Costco yesterday. I had to take my mom to Costco. Whoa. Okay, I don't go to Costco on Saturdays. First of all, I don't. I'll never do that again. However, oh, Dory. Yeah, I wouldn't start with that anyway, Dory. I would start with I have a channel about this and my background a little bit, but I get it. I mean, I don't even really want to get started on this because I'm just going to lose my mind talking about it. People just go to Costco to eat lunch. I'm convinced. Yeah. Samples, Rochelle. Holy. Okay. I was like, first I was laughing, and then I think there was smoke coming out of my ears. Like, there were guys, and they're what? Like, first of all, they were just like jorts everywhere. Nothing against that. It was kind of cute. There were jean shorts. It was just a river of jean shorts and New Balances. It was actually fairly cute. The only problem was these men were married. But they were just eating and talking to the people with the hairnets on. Like this one dude, we were leaving the pharmacy and this dude was like, I'm just standing there listening. I was laughing. This guy was like, and this poor woman, her name's like Jerry, and she's got a hairnet on, and she doesn't care. She's just giving out samples, and this dude's literally trying to have a conversation. He was like, "Well, I really taste the salt in this." And he was like, and he looks at his wife. I was like, "Oh, I gotta stream about that." He looks at his wife, and he was like, "Do you taste the salt?" He was like, "Which is odd for me." He goes, "Because I'm very sensitive to taste." He was like, "And I really don't." He was like, I don't taste a lot. He was like, but, and he was just like, eat this tiny little, I don't know if it was a cheese cube. It was like vegan cheese. I don't know what it was, but this dude was going on. It was like, I felt like he was on Shark Tank. I was like, what's the verdict, brother? He was going on, and jorts are fine. Yes, humble and kind. He's much better. Jorts are making a comeback. I get it. I get it. Especially cargo jorts. That's the worst. That's the worst for me. If you have a pair of cargo jorts, I'm going to laugh. Okay. Do it, wear them, but I'm still going to laugh. Um, it's a super groovy boomer hangout. It's serious though. Like I was just if you guys want a funny people watch, we should actually go to Costco and stream because just watching that's the other thing. I get really pissed about the people who want to go eat lunch at Costco because what do? We've talked about this. They will have these giant carts. You know, we all know Costco has really extra big carts and they're just pushing their cart along, and maybe they've got their K-cup pods in their cart. They've got like one or two items. And I swear to God, they'll have three kids in their cart and they'll forget they were a parent. They will just push that cart into the middle of everything where people are walking and they freak out over pretzel twists. I've never seen anything like it. It's something I've never seen and I see it every time I go to Costco. People are like, "No, we can't get fruit snap." "Oh my God, chicken nuggets, bye kids." And they just leave their children, they leave their purse, they abandon everything and they run off for frozen blueberries. I've never seen anything like it. It angers me and it also makes me laugh. Like I get really pissed because there's 17 carts in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of me having to get down to the avocados and there's just carts with screaming children with no parents. They're just orphans. I feel like one day that's going to be a future generation. People are going to be like, "Well, I had parents, but I'm an orphan. I was abandoned um, for the Impossible Burger samples at Costco, and my mother never came back. And I was raised by a whole other family." I feel like that's going to happen. It happens every time I go to Costco, and it is so weird. And again, I think I've maybe tried in my entire life of having a Costco membership, which is years, 4 samples, maybe. And every time it was because I was forced with the person I was with, whether it be a friend, one of my husbands, one of those, anybody like being like, "Try this, try this." I don't like that because I've said arm hairs fall into samples. I feel like arm hairs, nose hairs, mustache hairs, beard hairs. I feel like people go up to the samples too and they're like, "Oh, this is cheddar." Excuse me. Yeah, I'll try it. Thanks. I don't do buffets. I don't do any of that because you're always going to have a random arm hair. Like I've said 100 times, pull your arm hairs, they fall off. They're like fake plant leaves. They're not real. Like there's no purpose to an arm hair. They fall off all the time. Most of your life, you're just walking through floating arm hairs. I don't know if you knew that. You know how they say, like, by Wicked Tinkers, you know how they say you swallow like 6 spiders in your sleep? Do you know how many arm hairs we're probably just walking around inhaling? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. So I don't know why we went off onto that, but yeah, it's a lot of arm hairs. It's a lot. Oh yeah, I won't do a buffet. That's absolutely true. John Van Geest, it's true. It's science, and it's a fact. So that's the worst. I feel like walking through the mall at Christmas time, sometimes when I'm in Costco, you're just walking through cheese farts. Have you ever experienced that? That will anger me faster than anything in this world. When somebody crop dusts in front of me and I don't know it and I walk into a fart, I feel like Steven Seagal. Like I'm ready to just start throwing hands. Like all of a sudden I know karate. I am angry. I go from 0 to 100 when I walk into a fart. I'm like, I get really pissed. Yeah, I get really mad. Don't get me started on Costco. Just don't. I love Costco. I love Costco. I actually really like their coffee. Huxley gets their yogurt there. But Lori Driscoll says, "You are more than ready for this." Yeah, I think I'm ready for this. Absolutely. Um, that's funny, Atkin. It's sad. It's scary too. Uh, There are no arm hairs when a person is older. Okay, well, then you have skin flakes. When you get older, you start to get rashes. You start to get John Van Geese. You start to get um, what's it? What do people get? Psoriasis. You start to get skin problems. So if your arm hair falls out when you're older, no fear, you're still going to get your skin flakes all over the food. Like it's either arm hairs or it's, yeah, skin flakes. So when you're testing out the little piece of sponge cake, you're actually trying skin flake cake. I just want you to know that. Next time you go up to Costco and you're really excited, just remember it's skin flake cake. Okay. All right. Atkins in Texas, you probably have arm hair. Here's the thing. Like, I'm really grateful for this. My arm and leg hair is super blonde. So it's hard to see, but it's there. Yeah, it was quite a tangent, Sandra, and I apologize. I think I actually am going to hop off because this did get beyond weird, and I'm sure it made a lot of you uncomfortable. And I'm equally uncomfortable, but I live in uncomfortable. So here's what I'm thinking. Could one of you subscribe? Just one. I just want one of you. Just go talk amongst yourselves. I don't care who it is. You guys want to put your names in the hat tonight, and whoever has to do it. I just want to see if YouTube will let me have a subscriber. It's just we're just turning back time. That's all we're doing with subs. Now, again, it's just a number. I want you guys to remember I'm still a billionaire because I make money on views, not subs. But still, I think it would be fun to have 1 or 2 extra subs added for the weekend. Just a thought. Again, talk amongst yourselves. See who's going to be the one to do it tonight. Oh, thank you, John Van Geese. You're going to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. Well, you know what? That's one way to live your life. Thank you so much. Who just did? It's a complex twin thing. That's adorable. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Please stay subscribed, please. Please be my friend. All right. I think this is probably enough for a new Reddit page. I don't think there's been a new one on me for a couple of days, so I feel like I covered everything. Is there anything that I'm missing? I got enough super chats. I talked about the helicopter. Is there anything else that we need to give them for content? Trying to think if there's anything new with my unmentionables. Everything's good. I shaved today. The taint's good. I think we're good. But yeah, we saw moose. I didn't get any bread this weekend. I'm trying to think, what else did I spend money on recently? What did I get at Costco? Oh, at Costco yesterday, I did get a 10-pack of no-show socks. It was on sale for $8.99. Oh, I sent Tommy Moose's tail in the mail. Yeah, that's right. I cut his tail off and mailed it to him like the true psychopath that I am. I didn't go to the Dollar General. However, I do want to raise money for this. I'm glad you brought that up. Somebody posted this in the Facebook group and I want it. Guys, I want to ride this thing to Dollar General. Ooh, you went to Whole Foods? Rub it in. Look at this thing. Can we get this for me? I want to ride this to Dollar General. No? Is that asking too much? Was that too far? I need it. Would I look so cool in that going to Dollar General? I need that thing. Okay. God, she's cute, isn't she? Okay. I know, Blake. Blake Reed. What the hell? No-show socks. Yeah, I did. I got some no-show socks for my expensive shoes. Sorry. It's a better investment than a helicopter. You think that will hold its resale value more? Yeah, I need that. Thank you, Adventures with Beth. It's a sweet ride. Oh, I think I will. I think I will petition the organization for money to get that. It makes sense, Rochelle. Actually, when you think about it, I would be saving money because I wouldn't have to take the helicopter to DG. I could just You're right. They're going to approve that. No question. I'm sure Aaron won't have a problem with it. Hey, Lisa from Jersey, the Heel Mobile. Oh my God, Blake. That's amazing. I love Blake. All right. This was fun. It's probably a Tesla. Yeah. Reese's Heel Mobile. Oh my God. Now that thing would be fun to ride around in and talk to people and have them like jump in and sit next to me and be like, can we go for a ride and stream? And this thing is a self drive. So it's a Tesla, top of the line, only the best. Uh, Only peasants walk to their helicopters. Helena nailed it. Absolutely. I'm going to send something through tonight and hopefully the board will approve it. Yeah. Thank you, Lori Lee. I will check on that email. All right, guys. Hopefully most of you know I'm joking, that I'm not as evil and bad as they say. Remember not to believe everything you read, perhaps. I think we'll end with that. Don't believe everything you read. Because just don't forget, Moose was apparently thrown out of a window by me and killed, and he walked by in this stream. Not everything is the truth, everybody. I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. All right, I'm going to hop off. Thank you for listening to me tonight. I'm sorry I was all over the place, but I love this idea, and I think we're going to give it a try. We're going to go out in the streets. We're going to see what we find. Okay. We're going to dig some people up. Maybe I'll run into my dad. That would be cool. He lives here. Okay. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your memberships. And most of all, don't forget, whoever picked their name out of the hat has to subscribe. Love you, Peanut. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me tonight. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. We're going to do this. We're going to start it. Love you, Keela. All right, guys, here comes Fred.